What's up, guys? It's your boy Mel Mentor back with another video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share if you care. Today I'm going to be talking about Camilla Cabello, um, Familia, her album, and she dropped her third album. Congratulations to her. She's on her third album. Sooner or later, she's going to be on her fourth and her fifth. She's getting these albums out. So congrats to her for this album. Um, so let's talk about the album because it came out Thursday. It came out Thursday night, Friday morning. But like I said, my last video, I had to get the singles out of the way. So that's Chloe Bailey, that's Jack Harlow, that's Lil Baby, that's Tyga. There's songs that came out, that was solo song. Charlie put like I had to get those people out of the way first, and then I can do the albums like 5 Year Foreign, like Coeur Lorraine and Camilla Cabello. So that's why I haven't done their album fast. But I heard her album yesterday morning. I finished it yesterday morning, and I was done. But yesterday I was having some technical difficulties that I couldn't record. And gave you guys my reaction to her album. But let's run through it quickly because she dropped a video for Psycho Freak with Will Smith, which I want to talk about too. Um, so uh, Familia. So this is like a Spanish theme album, about type of music that she grew up loving, or type of beats and sounds, and just her, growing up as a little girl in Cuba, in Havana. That's why she has that Havana song, and growing up in Cuba and stuff like that, and then growing up in Miami. This album is definitely, it sounds so much like a Latin America album. And I love it so much. Anyways, so Familia was the opening track. Familia was a 10-second long song. It just kind of introduce you to the album. It sounds very Cuban, very Latin America, very I. Celia was the opening track. That was very. It was like a Latin American track. It was very Cuban, very less dance, less salsa merengue like type of song. It was good. I didn't understand the words she was saying, but I liked it. So music is a universal language. Sometimes you don't have to understand what they're saying. Once you like the song, once it sounds good to you, you can sing it. That means as long as it's a good song, and music don't have to be spoken in English or your language for you to like a song. So that song was about Psycho Freak with what's her name, with Willow Smith. It's about that. Like, I'm glad she put a video out for that and she's promoting it. And after Bam Bam or Bam 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 gets his little time with the Ed Sheeran song, once it gets a little time and it hits its peak and it does what it needs to do, we're on to Psycho Freak. We already know that because Psycho Freak is about I'm feeling like a psycho freak. Da-na-na-na. Like, if Doja Cat was on that song too, that they would have ate. Like, if they want to do a remix and really push it, put Doja Cat in that remix. She would eat that up too. But Willow Smith did a great job with collabing with her. Like, that was a good collab. I wouldn't have never imagined that, or how that would sound sonically. But sometimes never say never. You never know. It was the same thing with Ariana Grande and Lady Gaga. I didn't know how that Rain on Me song was gonna sound like. I was excited for it because I like Gaga and I'm a big fan of Ariana Grande. But I was like, what's that gonna sound like? But it sounded good. So you never know. And listen, Psycho Freak was an amazing song and they should collab more. But I'll talk about the video. Bam Bam, Bum Bum with Ed Sheeran. That's a bop. I love that song. Like, I love that record. Ed Sheeran did a good job collabing with her. We know this already. I reacted to it. La Buena Vida. I think that's a song about like good life or great life or best life, whatever. And she was singing in English in that one, but she just named it in a Spanish title. But I like that song actually. I like the way it sounds. I think I heard that from her before. I don't know if I heard that from her before, but I like the way it sounds. So shout out to her with that song. I actually like that record. That could actually be a single in a way. I don't know. It could be a single. Like it sounds. I like the sound that it has. It sounds like something I heard before from one of these pop girls. Like maybe like a couple of years before. I don't know, but it sounds good. I like that sound on her. Quiet was a decent song too. It's a cute little pop song. I like that record too. That could even be a single as well too. No shade. I think La Buena Vida, Quiet, and No Doubt can be singles. Um, Boys Don't Cry was a cute ballad. You know, about boys not being able to cry, and you know how that goes. I like that song. It was a cute ballad. You know, I'm not really crazy about the ballads with other people. Like, if it ain't from Adele, Sam Smith, well, the pop people, the pop girls and the pop boys, if it ain't from Adele and Sam Smith, I don't want it. I can do a little bit of some Ed Sheeran's ballads some on a given day. Sometimes he really eat his ballads up. Oh yeah, I like Ed Sheeran ballad too, but not everybody I like with ballads. Like, do your up tempo pop stuff or do your little quiet pop stuff. I don't like the ballads on everybody, but she did a good job on this song. Hasta los dientes. I think that's the one with another girl on it. I don't know. I like that one too. It sounds very Cuban, very, again, Latin America, very, it's into that bag, and I like it. I don't know what it sounds like, but I don't know what it's saying, but I like it. It sounds good sonically. No doubt, I like that record. That could be a single. Don't Go Yet. We reacted to that in July. That's a bop. Lola is a song about her, I think, being a young girl, growing up in Miami and Cuba, whatever. I don't know. Always about a girl. Tell a story about a girl, but it sounds like she's talking about herself because she loves talking about her growing up and how passionate she was, and stuff like that. Growing up, and wherever she grew up in Cuba and Miami, and then everyone at this party is a ballad too, and I like that. I like that one too. That's a very song about about a relationship and or about a boy that you really like. Everybody at that party ain't him. You know what I mean? It's a different type of bag. Um, okay, let's get into the Psycho Freak video. I'm feeling like a psycho freak, freak, freak. I'm telling you, put Doja Cat on that record. Put Doja Cat on that record. Um, yeah, I mean, go Psycho Freak. Um, but overall, this album is a bop, though. No shade, this album really is a bop. I give this album a bop. I think she really took her time to put out a good album, and I was kind of scared. I was like, oh, she's making like a Latin type of like English album. I don't know how I'm gonna feel about that because I don't know if I'm gonna like a lot of the songs because I might not be able to understand it. And it might be too much into the Cuban bag. Even though I like to dance the salsa and the merengue, but I might not understand everything. But she actually made an album that was a little bit English too. It wasn't just Latin, and even the Latin songs sounded great. So like she really did a good job. She did a great job with this album. She really, I think, took her time and really did what she needed to do with this album. I appreciate the songs. There was no songs on that album that sounded bad to me. I like every song. Um, of course, there was other songs that I like more. Like I like Don't Go Yeah. I like Bum Bum. The two singles. I like Psycho Freak. I like No Doubt. I like Lola. I like Quiet. Like I like certain songs. Um, but the album was really good. Even the Latin songs or the songs that were more in her tradition, her Cuban side was great. And she has a couple of songs that could become singles and be top 10, top 20 hit once it has the right promotion. Like she really, took her time and really put out a great body of work, and I'm happy for her. I know a lot of people are really big on Camilla Cabello, her personality, and the way she treated Normani in the group, or the way she allowed her fans to treat Normani, and the way that she was like, using some words that wasn't really great. People don't really like her. That kind of left like a bad taste in people's mouth. But she's talented though. She can sing. I think she's definitely. I don't think she writes all her songs, but she definitely has a lot of like saying with her writing. I think she definitely sits and write a lot of her music, or some of it at least. I give her credit because a lot of these singers don't write their own music, but I think she does write a good amount of her music, and she could sing. She's a decent performer actually. She's not a boring performer. I like when she performs. She's actually not that bad. And I think she's just growing up and becoming this woman, and people can change. You know what I'm saying? Like you can forgive people for things they made. Well, not perfect. If we were judging everybody for their wrongs, then what do you think, how God feels about us? You know what I mean? So I don't hate Camilla. I don't like some things that she does. I'm not really a big fan of her personality like that. She ain't really my favorite person in the world, like my favorite celebrity, my favorite pop star. But like I like her voice, and I think she can sing. I think she can dance okay. I think she's a decent performer, and she makes great music. I like her first album was a bop. I loved her first album. I thought her first album was really, really good. Um, no shade. And then her second album was decent. Romans was decent, but that was in the time where everything I came out. I think after that, so I don't know.